you are the only thinker in the universe. Have you ever looked at life from this perspective? You are the only thinker in the universe. The entire existence.
Get up, everybody move.
Welcome to the next episode of Get Your Mind Right. Soul Expression here, your freedom lifestyle coach. And today is a very important day, because today we're going to explore why exactly you're not getting what you want. Now, at first hearing that, you might say, I got what I want. No, you don't. Because your subconscious would not have you click on this video if you actually did have what you want. Now, I only know that because I know for a fact that a good 99% of people on this planet do not get what they want. And why is that? Well, there's two main reasons why you may not be receiving what you want. The first is that you don't know what you want. And the second is that you block yourself from what you want. Have you ever considered where exactly your fears come from? Have you ever considered that maybe, just maybe, your fears may stem from what you want? Yes. You see, we think that we want external things. We want a certain life. We want a certain relationship. We want a car, external things. We want to travel. We want to connect with great mentors and things of that nature. But those are not things that we really want. What is it that you really want? Has anyone ever asked you that? Say, yeah, you might want a kingdom for yourself. Yeah, you might want lots and lots of sex without regret. Yeah, you might want lots of money and lots of travel and a meditation tank in your bathroom. You may want all of these external things temporarily. But you see, the fact is, once you get it, and once you've had it for a surprisingly short amount of time, what happens? Yes, you get bored. You realize that this is nice, but it's not really what I want. And it's not that I would turn my nose up at it, or turn my nose up at people that other people that have it, but it's not really doing it for me anymore. I thought this is what I wanted, but maybe I haven't looked close enough. Now, on the first point, you don't know what you want. There's also two reasons for that. One, you haven't. It may sound contradictory to what I said before, but that's because what I said before was referring more so to what you think you want. Okay? And so when I say you don't have what you want, that is just a way to jar your mind to really pay attention to your inner environment when dealing with a conversation around what you want. So what's really true, so I lied, but for good reason. What's really true is that one reason that you don't know what you want is that you have it. Okay? But since you don't know what you want, it's almost as if you don't have it. It's basically as if you don't have it. Number two reason why you don't know what you want is that you don't know who you are. And I say that with confidence. You don't know yet who you are. But rest assured, if you've clicked on this video, then you are ready to receive the wisdom into learning. The wisdom related to learning who exactly it is that you are, that you really are. Yes, you may say your name is so-and-so, you're from so-and-so city, and you like this and you dislike that. And that's cool, but that has nothing to do with who you are. You see, who you are is beyond any external factors, any things that exist in your universe. If you've seen my first episode of Get Your Mind Right, then you would have already learned that everything you see that is a thing is only a thing because you see it. Now, who are you that observes all things? Who are you that observes space? You see, you who are beyond space can observe space. Have you ever thought of that? Have you ever noticed that? You who are beyond time are the observer of time. You don't move as time passes because you watch time pass. If you were inside the bubble of time, then you would not be able to observe it, yet here you are. You may have glanced at how long this video is, yet you are here still watching. So you who observe time, who are you? Who observe time passing, who is not passing with time, who is not in the bubble of space. These are very important questions that can get you closer and closer and closer to that which you really want. Now, when I say you have it, it's very important to know that what you have is not anything temporary. And I mean that in its most literal sense. What you have, one, it came to you for free. And two, it is eternal, infinite, everlasting, and here now. Not something that you can gain later. Yet, our fear, all of our fears, are the manifestation of that which covers up the fact that we have what we want, and that we essentially are that which manifests what we want effortlessly, ceaselessly, and joyously. Now, there is no real name for who you are. You could call it the I am, but that's more a description. That's, excuse me, that's not a name. And a name would not do you justice, because you would be here observing the name, but the name would not be observing you. You see, even your internal environment is second to your true nature. So, the fears that seem to cover up the fact that you already have what you want, that you're already in possession of everything you could ever ask for, and that the simple fact that you want it means that you have it. Okay, that fear is observed by you, but you are not being observed by the fear. Therefore, you are the greater. Now, as my last point in today's episode, I want to let you know that no thing and no one else in the entire universe has real power over you. No matter what they do with your body, no matter what they do with your thinking mind, and no matter where they bring your attention, they do not have power over you. I want to empower you by leaving you with a quote that really touched me this morning. A quote which says, "You are the only thinker in the universe." Have you ever looked at life from this perspective? You are the only thinker in the universe. The entire existence. Because no one can think your thoughts for you. No one can program fear and or belief system for you. You do that. And what you think and what you believe becomes your outside reality. You see, belief and attention are your two greatest powers. The greatest powers that you have. And I want to encourage you to pay very close attention to your powers of belief and attention. And bring your attention to be focused on that which you want. Okay, first you got to figure out what you really want. And I'll give you a hint. It's not something tangible. It's not something physical. Guaranteed, no matter who you think you are. Okay, of course, if you believe it must be something tangible, then that will be real for you, but that will only be real for you temporarily. For you can't take anything physical with you when you leave the body. But you see, the body itself is insentient. You are sentient. You are alive. The body is not. You do not say, I am, in sleep. You do in dream. You say it in dream and you say it in the waking state, in here. But you do not say, I am, in sleep. Yet you say it now. Why is that? Because you cling to the body. And you cling to your fear, which is any manifestation that takes your attention away from what you want. So learn to focus your mind on that which you want most for yourself and the world. And by the world, I mean the entire existence. And watch for yourself how the way you think and the way you believe and the amount of attention you give to anything determines what expresses itself in your physical reality and what expresses itself in other people's physical reality and what expresses itself in the plant life's physical reality and the animal, bird life, and all life responds to you because you are the only thinker in the universe. This is Soul Expression. I'm very, very, very grateful that you watched this episode. Hopefully it left you inspired and focused in a way that maybe you haven't been so far in life. So if you're new to Ufulu Child, make sure you subscribe to get more mind mastery content dropped straight into your YouTube feed. If you enjoyed today's episode of Get Your Mind Right, let me know by clicking that like button, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Peace and love.